I'm Taylor TG, and I'm doing the pill image classification task as well. So the motivation and problem statement for this are that medical error is the third most common cause of death. The most preventable kind of medical error, according to the Institute of Medicine, is medication error. It's estimated to account for 1 out of every 131 outpatient deaths and 1 out of every 854 inpatient deaths. And the costs of medication error can reach $40 billion a year, according to a study that was published just last year. Medication errors can be reduced by providing an automated method of identifying prescription pills. And so the pill identification problem first gained popularity in 2016 when the National Institute of Health issued a pill image recognition challenge. The winner of the challenge was able to get the correct pill in a top 5 list 43% of the time. A model published a little later, Mobile Deep Pill, managed to get 81.7% using an image similarity method. But I think the image similarity method has some issues. The problem with the image similarity algorithm is that while it performs well within the data set, it can't identify any pills that don't have an existing reference image in the data set. And this will always limit the number of use cases for the model and require both the model and data set to be regularly updated to keep up with new pills that get produced. So to solve that issue, I want to use a feature extraction method. The feature extraction method, every pill has unique text on it, which can be supplemented by identifying the shape and color of the pill. If you go online and look up a pill identifier, it will ask for those 3 features. I think a pill extraction method that aims to extract these 3 features from an image can be much more adaptable than an image similarity method. So the model diagram looks something like this. You would give it an input image. It would detect the pills. It'll crop the image down to just the pill, and then that will be handed off to a shape classification model, a color classification model, and a text reading model. And then the outputs from those 3 will then be used to look up the data in a table and give you an output pill. So the first task is object detection. The way I've done this is by using a blob detection algorithm to detect where objects are, and a selective search algorithm to make bounding boxes for the objects. And then those bounding objects are then used to crop the images for the individual pills. The current way I have it implemented will have issues with robustness once, if there are any other objects in the image. So at some point I'll have to implement a model that can detect pills versus anything that isn't a pill, but that's not something I'm prioritizing just yet. And then task 2 is where I'm currently at in the project. I'm currently debugging the data set and the data loader for a convolutional neural network for it. I want to use a very simple convolutional neural network that uses 2 convolutional layers, 2 pooling layers, and then a fully connected layer at the end with 64 by 64 images just to get the basic shapes. And it'll be trained using the cropped images from the first task. And then task 3 will reuse that same architecture for color classification. I had debated using a clustering algorithm for this one, but since I already have a convolutional neural network that's almost fully working, it should work just as well. So I don't see any reason to go to that effort, but I might do so later on just to compare different tasks and different methods. But the pre-processing for this stage is all going to be very similar. So once I have that model fully running, I'll have both of these tasks essentially finished. And then task 4 for the text reading, I haven't gotten there yet. So I currently don't have anything too specific on how I'm going to go about that portion. It's sort of going to be in my opinion, probably one of the harder portions of the project. And due to my lack of experience, I wanted to do that part last because this is my first time really going about object detection and especially text reading. So I don't have any full results from the entire model yet to show off. So unfortunately, that's really all I've got for now. So I'll take any questions.